What's up, guys? Check out the setup. Yeah. That isn't set up, though, for this recording. But, yeah. Did I get the ad up today like my plan was? No. We ran into some difficulties getting access to my dad's business manager. We created one a few days ago, and I don't know what happened to it. It just disappeared. So, got that back set up today, and we'll try to get access tomorrow. Link me up, give me all the accesses I need. I'm gonna potentially create another ad account. We'll see. But I did complete all the copy needed for that first ad. There we go. So that's all ready once I get access to that account. And the light kind of just like destroyed my thought process there, blanked my mind. But yeah, so a bit of a standstill on that front. So in the meantime, I spent an hour studying the basics of Photoshop. So I got a general competency of Photoshop because I know how to do a bit, but I never got like actually I did in school. We did have like a bit of lessons in computer class in Photoshop, but it was nice to get a refresher, get the basics, get more familiar with it, because that's something that's very important for media buying, is creating images for your creatives on your ads. On that same note, I spent an hour studying the fundamentals of Premiere Pro, just getting familiar with that, and that I never did get a intro to. I just jumped in and started figuring out things blind, and because of that, I have a lot of missing links, gaps in my knowledge, potentially bad habits on the software. So it was good to get a fresh start, get familiar with the workspace, the layout, what everything's called, where to find certain things, how to import videos, how to create more sequences, the timeline, the program monitor, the sequence monitor. I'm not sure exactly. Then project panel, I believe. Media panel. Yeah, all active recall. Doesn't matter, remember, if you get it correct the first time. Doesn't matter if you get it perfect. If you pull out something, that's better than nothing, and it'll start creating that neural connection, which you can trim up, prune, refine later. So, studied Photoshop, studied Premiere Pro, got the ad all set up and ready to launch once I get access to the Facebook account, as well as did some more niche research, which was interesting. I found some cool videos on their website that I may be able to use for advertising. We'll see about that. Also, I learned that Softwave does not cause microtrauma, so I was confused. I guess pretty much all shock waves cause microtrauma, and that's what leads to accelerated healing, but Softwave doesn't cause microtrauma. So I'm still looking into what that means and why the body heals itself if there's no microtrauma. But I looked into some of their competitors. Weird names, to be honest, all foreign names. But they had a big graphic about what each competitor machine has for features. And I mean, obviously they're biased and they control the information, but from what it seems like, Softwave is the leader in the Shockwave field, which is super cool. One of their competitors was public, had a publicly traded stock. However, it is at 1/15th. 1/15th? No, it's at a cent and a half. 1 penny and a half, penny stock. And it started at like over $5 in 2009, so that's rough. Would have been a great short. But yeah, more research into Softwave. I learned about the process or how the mechanism of their shock waves, how they deliver them, and it is electrohydraulic. So there's a little shock, a little pulse of electricity underwater, and that sends out the waves, and they got this parabolic reflector, and in there is the little shock from the electrode, and then the reflector reflects those shocks because it causes something like a small little ball of plasma or something to explode in all directions, and the reflector reflects all those waves out parallelly, and then they enter into your tissue. But yeah, that's pretty much all I did today. We'll see if we get the add up tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. But just gonna keep plugging away, learning new things, acquiring more skills. I really did feel like things started coming together. The framework started coming together of what the hell I'm doing today. It has been like I've been like carrying a torch at times, and everything is dark around me. And I walk forward, and then like it gets dark in the back, and I only can see around me slightly. And everywhere I move, I lose things behind me, and I don't know what's in the front of me. I don't know if that makes sense, but today I feel like my torch got brighter, and I could see the system of what I actually do as an agency owner. So let me try to explain that in simple terms. So as an agency owner, I work with businesses. My niche is Softwave, and I offer them marketing services. My service is Facebook advertising, paid advertising for now, or Facebook advertising alone for now, but paid advertising in general, you could say, for them. How I do so is I create Facebook ads. From Facebook ads, we generate leads. So we collect people's phone numbers, names, and emails. Once we collect their lead, it goes into a CRM, which is a customer relationship manager. And from there, we see like new leads are in this column. Very interested are in this column. Contacted, no response are in this column. Closed are in this column. We move them through the CRM as we nurture them. So we collect leads for the local businesses, and we nurture them into clients, and we get them into their doors through that CRM. And the way we nurture, we can use chatbots, we can use messages, or we can call. Those are 3 ways I'm thinking of now. I think the most effective way is to call. And one of the most important things I learned about nurturing is the response rate is huge. So responding to them as soon as you collect their lead, that's huge. Giving them a call, if not texting them on Messenger or something, that's huge. And then response rates, like if they text you at any time or call you at any time, being available and responding as soon as possible, that's huge for nurturing leads. So yeah, there's so many skills the agency does. We're doing sales to get clients for ourselves, and then we're doing marketing, sales for our clients, and then to do so, we need to create creatives with Photoshop or a graphic design software or video editing software. We need to use copywriting. So there's another skill, copywriting, all that information. And then we generate leads, we organize the leads, and we nurture the leads, more sales. And yeah. So as I'm saying all that, I'm realizing, oh yeah, sales really is an enormous part of being an agency owner. This is really a very sales focused industry. I guess, yeah, it makes me think of like a business really has 2 aspects. You got the actual service, you got the actual product, and then you have the sales. And sales is half of basically every business, I would have to assume. And the other half sometimes is engineering. The other half sometimes is, like in my case, health services, like a service or engineering, really, I would say. The other half is always sales. So sales is super important. So generating and learning, acquiring very valuable skills in this world. Sales are so valuable, as I'm seeing and learning. So that's it for today. That's going to wrap up Saturday. I'm going to upload from yesterday the video I recorded and hit the nighttime routine, throw on the blue blockers, and call it a night. Gonna sleep good tonight. I've been sleeping great. I've been really making improvements on my sleep while putting less time into my sleep, which is awesome. I'll probably, if I continue YouTube, someday I'll make a whole video or series on sleep because I feel like I'm an expert in sleep. Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm becoming a master. I've been learning and thinking and experimenting with sleep since I was a sophomore in high school. So that would have been sophomore to junior, senior, freshman, sophomore, I'd be a junior. So about 5 years of my life has been a lot of time spent on sleep and thinking about sleep and experimenting with sleep and learning about sleep. Yeah, I'm 21, so that's about a quarter of my life. But yeah, that's all for today. I'm gonna stop rambling. Talk to you guys later.